Though its name suggests something frightening and fearsome, Bear Mountain is definitely a welcoming destination. There aren't many venues in Canada that can boast such an exhilarating duo of golf courses. That's right, the resort is home to 36 holes of award-winning golf and has played host to numerous national and provincial tournaments. It's open to the public too, with a pair of pristine layouts to choose from, the majestic mountain course or the picturesque valley course. Both tracks provide a true West Coast golf experience hundreds of feet above sea level and are both ranked among SCOREGolf's top 100 courses in Canada.
Both of our golf courses are challenging and amongst maybe the most challenging in the country. And so we are making some modifications to our courses in order to make them a little bit more user-friendly. So we've hired Landscapes Unlimited. Landscapes manage and construct about 1,400 courses worldwide. Including such great courses as Augusta, Torrey Pines, Riviera, and of course TPC Scottsdale, where the Waste Management was just held. So we believe that we've got the expertise now on side to make these changes in a way that only make our courses better.
The mountain and the valley courses are co-designed by Jack Nicklaus and his son Steve, making the resort the only one in Canada to boast two 18s by Nicklaus-designed. The older of the two layouts, the mountain course, is set in the foothills of Mount Finlayson and strikes the perfect balance between fun and challenge to leave every golfer satisfied, no matter his or her skill level.
We do a lot of stags, definitely a lot of birthday parties, lots of guys groups from Vancouver, 20 guys come over. We even have an option, the Players Lounge has sort of your own locker room, kitchen, everything down there, so you could have that as a clubhouse. Once you're here, you don't really have to leave and you can do everything that we have to offer.
Opened in 2003, the mountain is big and bold like the landscape it sits on, climbing and falling with the dramatic elevation changes. The course has plenty of panoramic mountain, city, and ocean views too. It's not uncommon to stumble across wildlife all over Bear Mountain, and you may even see the animals walking across the course during a round. With its natural beauty, the rolling fairways and lush forest will be calling you back for more. While the grizzled terrain of the mountain course offers players a stiff test, the valley course possesses a personality all its own. It meanders through forest, borders lakes, and traverses creeks throughout its 18 holes.
I think the valley course was the second course that came on right behind me over my shoulder here, and it's a little bit more user-friendly, wider fairways. They're sloped nicely, so it tends to help find the fairway. Wider fairways. It was designed well. It's called the valley course. It's not a totally flat golf course, but it's designed as well with the piece of land that Nicklaus could have done. So a lot of elevated tee boxes down to greens lower down so you can see the hole and what's in front of you. And then a lot of the uphills are in between holes. You're driving in the cart, so it makes it a fairly user-friendly golf course. Huge greens. One part of the challenge is the greens do have a lot of slope to them. Ridges, and you can use those to your advantage when you're approaching greens, but it takes a couple times of playing before you know how to use the greens to your advantage and avoid sort of putting yourself in spot for 3 putts.
The valley track measures around 400 yards shorter than its older sibling. Factor in elevated tee boxes, wider fairways, fewer bunkers, and larger greens, and the valley course can be considered a friendlier version for those teeing it up. Bear Mountain prides itself on giving back to the community and is one of the few golf courses to step up and help sponsor up-and-coming golfers. Roger Sloan, who is one of 3 Canadian rookies on the PGA Tour this season, will represent Bear Mountain, as well as its owner, Ecoasis, as he plays the PGA Tour in 2015.
We believe it starts with youth, and we're constantly looking at building our academy program to drive in youth and young athletes across this country to continue to promote the game of golf. This is all about giving back to our Canadian athletes and making sure that they have everything they need to compete on the world stage. We're fortunate in Victoria because of our 11 and a half month season in golf. They can live here, they can train here, and they don't have to go south. So the fact that we can support Canadian athletes in Canada for the game of golf is really quite exciting for us.
In addition to Sloan, Bear Mountain has PGA Tour Canada's Riley Wheeldon in the fold. We caught up with Wheeldon on the 12th hole at the mountain course to hear how he believes you should play the hole.
I want to get one going left to right here. Usually I tee it up a little bit lower when I want to do that. Used to driver off the deck as a kid, and it always went left to right. Today, because it's into the wind, I probably can't reach the water out there, so I can take it a little bit straighter than average, giving myself probably a 4 or 5 iron at least into the green, a little bit better angle. I want to make sure when I'm cutting it that I set up far enough left. Tee should do all the work for the trajectory and the ball shape. Hit a pretty good drive, got 192 here. Still back into the wind, pins back left, a little in between clubs. I've got a 5 iron here. Smart play here would be to aim a little bit right, try and catch the front right corner of the green. Got some room to run it up there, and it'll leave you an easy chip or an easier putt going back up the green. But in order to get this one close to the flag, I'm going to try and cut one in there a little bit. 4 on this hole would be pretty good, so I'm definitely focused on speed here. Judging by the way this green usually reacts coming into it, it usually bounces and releases pretty good front to back, so it's probably not going to break as much as I think it is. So I'm going to play it about a cup outside right to left and hopefully cozy it up there and give it a chance to go in. Take a 3 here any day.
The 36-hole facility at Bear Mountain is a popular spot for golfers, not just for its sublime scenery, but because it's complemented by world-class practice facilities. The range consists of natural grass tee decks along with a designated teaching area at the opposite end of the range for private lessons and clinics. The facilities have many areas to putt, and if you aren't in the mood to practice, you can take advantage of the many other amenities. Playing tennis, swimming, working out, or just relaxing at the spa are just some of the many things you can do as a guest at Bear Mountain.
We're looking at Bear Mountain being the most complete residential resort community in Canada, and you have to have great lifestyle amenities for that, but you have to go beyond the activity amenities that we have and look at some of our arts and cultural programming and ways that we can engage the community. We really want the community that doesn't already know our team members and our staff, we really want them to engage. So we've actually just announced in the last week our Homeowners Card, which gives the entire community access to our amenities at discounted rates, our food and beverage offerings, and really it's all about getting them to engage with this great team. That's really what's made Bear Mountain what it is today and why we believe it'll continue to grow in popularity.
True golfers appreciate a destination like Bear Mountain, whose facilities and beautiful views are enough to ensure that heading home is the worst part of your day.